The story of Albania begins with the Illyrians, one of the most ancient Indo-European peoples to inhabit the Balkan Peninsula. The Illyrians settled in what is now modern Albania around 2000 BC and developed a distinctive culture, complete with their language, art, and social structures. Their territory extended across present-day Albania, Kosovo, Montenegro, and parts of neighboring countries. One of the most famous Illyrian queens was Tuta, who reigned in the 3rd century BCE. She was known for her strong leadership and naval prowess. The Illyrians' interactions with the Greek and Roman worlds profoundly influenced their culture and economy, as trade and cultural exchanges brought new ideas and technologies to the region. Roman rule and Byzantine influence. In 168 BCE, the Roman Republic initiated its conquest of Illyria, and over time, the Illyrian lands became an integral part of the Roman Empire. The Romans left a lasting imprint on the region, building roads, bridges, and cities like Dyrrhachium, modern Durrës, and Apollonia. The introduction of Latin and the spread of Christianity also played a significant role in shaping the cultural landscape. Of the Roman Empire, Albania fell under the sway of the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantines maintained control for centuries, and the Orthodox Christian faith became deeply rooted in the region. The Byzantine influence can still be seen today in Albania's religious architecture and iconography. Medieval Albania, invasion and occupation. The Middle Ages were a tumultuous period for Albania, marked by invasions, occupations, and shifting political allegiances. In the 7th century, the Slavs began to migrate into the Balkans, which led to conflicts with the indigenous population. The Byzantine Empire and various Bulgarian states vied for control over the region, leaving it divided along ethnic and religious lines. In the late 13th century, the Kingdom of Serbia expanded into Albanian territories, and the Albanians faced a new wave of foreign rule. This era saw the emergence of noble families, such as the Castrioti, who would later play a pivotal role in Albania's struggle for independence. Standerbeg and the Albanian resistance. One of the most iconic figures in Albanian history is Gjorgj Castrioti, known as Standerbeg. Born in 1405, Standerbeg was a nobleman who had been taken as a hostage by the Ottoman Empire as a child. However, he later defected and returned to Albania, where he led a successful resistance against Ottoman rule. From 1443 to 1468, Standerbeg and his forces waged a relentless campaign against the Ottomans. His leadership and military tactics earned him the admiration of European powers and inspired Albanians to rally around the cause of independence. After Skanderbeg's death, the Ottomans gradually reasserted control over Albania, but his legacy lived on as a symbol of Albanian national pride. Ottoman rule and cultural preservation. For nearly 4 centuries, Albania remained under Ottoman rule, a period that deeply influenced its culture, language, and religion. Despite this prolonged occupation, the Albanian people managed to preserve their distinct identity. The Albanian language, a testament to this resilience, is one of the oldest surviving Indo-European languages and a point of pride for Albanians. During the Ottoman era, many Albanians converted to Islam, while others remained Christian. This religious diversity has been a defining characteristic of Albanian society, contributing to its unique cultural fabric. Additionally, the Albanians played a significant role in the Ottoman administration, producing prominent figures within the empire. The Albanian national awakening. The 19th century witnessed the rise of nationalism across Europe, and Albania was no exception. The Albanian national awakening, or Rilinja, was a cultural and political movement that sought to assert Albanian identity and autonomy. Intellectuals and scholars, such as Naim Frashëri and Fejt Konica, played a crucial role in fostering a sense of national consciousness. The Congress of Manchester in 1908 was a pivotal moment in the history of the Albanian language. It standardized the Albanian alphabet and promoted the use of the language in education and publications. This linguistic unification was a crucial step in the development of a modern Albanian national identity. Independence and the interwar period. The early 20th century brought significant changes to Albania. In 1912, Albania declared its independence from the Ottoman Empire, with Ismail Kamali leading the movement. However, this newfound sovereignty was short-lived as various European powers, including Italy and Austria-Hungary, exerted influence over the country. The interwar period saw political instability and territorial disputes, but it also witnessed efforts to modernize the nation. Albania adopted a democratic constitution in 1920 and implemented social and economic reforms. King Zogaj ruled from 1928 until the Italian invasion in 1939, which marked the beginning of World War II and Albania's occupation by Italy and later Nazi Germany. Communist Era, Enver Hoxha's reign. After World War II, Albania emerged from the conflict under communist rule led by Enver Hoxha. Hoxha, who ruled for over 4 decades, implemented a harsh Stalinist regime characterized by isolationism, purges, and the suppression of religion. Albania became one of the most closed-off and secretive nations in the world during this time. Hoxha's policies had a profound impact on Albania's society and economy. The country was virtually cut off from the outside world, and its people endured economic hardship and political repression. The dictator's death in 1985 marked the beginning of a period of liberalization and political reform. Post-communist transition and challenges. With the fall of communism in Eastern Europe in the late 1980s and early 1990s, Albania underwent a rapid transformation. The transition to a democratic system was marked by political turmoil, economic struggles, and social upheaval. The collapse of the pyramid scheme investment schemes in the late 1990s led to a period of unrest and international intervention. Despite these challenges, Albania gradually made progress in its democratic development and sought closer ties with Western institutions, including NATO and the European Union. The early 21st century witnessed economic growth, infrastructural development, and improvements in living standards. Modern Albania, a bright future. As of the knowledge cutoff date in September 2021, Albania was on a trajectory toward further integration with Europe and continued economic development. The country had made significant strides in improving its infrastructure, education system, and healthcare services. Tourism was also on the rise, with visitors drawn to Albania's stunning natural beauty, historic sites, and warm hospitality.
The history of Albania is a testament to the resilience and enduring spirit of its people. From its ancient Illyrian roots to the challenges of the modern era, Albania has navigated a complex tapestry of foreign rule, political upheaval, and cultural transformation. Today, Albania stands as a sovereign nation with a rich heritage, diverse culture, and a promising future on the European stage. Its journey through time continues to be a source of inspiration and pride for Albanians and a fascinating chapter in the history of the Balkans.